everyone. My name is Alexia Torres, and this is my presentation on Autobiography of Racialized Bodies. My first memories of becoming aware of my racial differences and my place in a racial ethnic group is bonding with my grandparents and learning about my family's history, traditions, and the stories of my past family was a very powerful way to connect with my Mexican heritage. Hearing my family's experiences and struggles helped me appreciate the cultural significance and historical context of being Mexican. Embracing the Spanish language and understanding its importance in Mexican culture can be a significant step also. Learning the language can help you connect with other Spanish speakers and engage with Mexican culture more deeply. What really played a huge role in my Spanish and being able to communicate effectively with my family members was attending an all-Spanish school pre-K to 8th grade. The school I attended was Patrick Henry Elementary in Long Beach. This school really allowed me to connect with my roots and get fluent in Spanish. A memory that I have that connected me to my roots was visiting Mexico, specifically Jalisco, Mexico, where my grandparents and parents are from. And experiencing the country firsthand was a transformative experience for me. Putting myself in the local culture, trying traditional foods, meeting all my family, really provided a deep connection to my heritage. Some messages that my family communicated with me about my ethnicity growing up is how Mexican families often place a strong emphasis on family bonds. Growing up, I was always taught family is the most important thing in our lives, and we take care of each other no matter what the circumstances are. My parents always encouraged me to participate in cultural traditions and celebrations. For example, on the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, we take flowers to our relatives to the cemetery, decorate, bring them gifts. Most Latino people also celebrate Day of the Dead and also have the same tradition, honoring the dead, using calaveras, bright colors, flowers, to build altars with their favorite foods, beverages, and items they really liked. I feel that my ideas about race and ethnicity have changed throughout the years with education, self-reflection, exposure to diverse perspectives, and personal growth. I also feel that building meaningful relationships with individuals from different racial and ethnic backgrounds can really challenge stereotypes and foster empathy. Exposure to diverse perspectives through personal connections can lead to more open mind as well. Sadly, yes, I have been subject to discrimination based on my race. There was a time my mom and I were at the store and she was speaking Spanish to me, and a lady by us assumed we were talking about her, and she told us to go ahead and say it in English since we are in the United States. I have never been discriminated against or told anything like this before, so this incident was a first for me. This really taught me a lot, how ignorant people can really be. This really upset me because my mom and I were having a great day until this happened. So unfortunately, realizing your place in a racial or ethnic group may also involve experiencing or witnessing discrimination and bias. These experiences can be situations to make you more aware of the challenges that people from your group face and for advocating for change. I think as far as racism becoming more or less of a problem, I feel that it is an ongoing discussion and debate. Some argue that there have been positive changes in the fight against racism, such as increased awareness of racial justice. At the same time, others argue that racism and racial disparities continue to persist in various aspects of American society. To me, the best solutions to address racism require a a multi-phased approach and can involve various strategies, including education and awareness. For example, promoting education and awareness about the history and manifestations of racism is essential. This includes incorporating accurate and inclusive curriculum in schools and fostering open discussions about race and racism. Legislation and policy reform, implementing and enforcing anti-discrimination laws and policies that address racism in areas such as criminal justice, housing, education, employment, community engagement, encouraging community-based initiatives and dialogues that bring people of different backgrounds together to promote understanding and empathy. Also, economic empowerment, addressing economic disparities and providing opportunities for marginalized communities such as job trainings, entrepreneurship, support, and access to affordable housing. To conclude this presentation about my ethnic heritage, my personal experiences getting closer to my roots, and also personal experiences and situations I've had to deal with when I was being discriminated due to my ethnicity. I think it is very important for each person to learn about their culture and also educate themselves on other people's cultures and backgrounds as well. Lastly, by people doing this and getting the proper education, it can increase their awareness, lead them to an open mind, and also help make a change in our society.